wanted to welcome the new subscribers to the channel. Broke 100 subscribers. It's a big milestone. Thank you for everybody that's been watching my content. Still got the new YouTuber butterflies, I guess, speaking to the camera. Billy the Count, and we talked about that, you know what I mean. He's better at talking to the camera than I am. But I just wanted to come on here, thank everybody for the breaking 100 subscribers. I'm going to do a giveaway. I've got some chainsaw chain that I'm going to give away. Hopefully somebody out there that's a subscriber, or even if you're not, if you comment on this video, I've got some chain. I can make a custom loop, whatever length you want, but your choice. I got 3/8 pitch chain, 50 gauge, full comp, full chisel, and I can make a loop for you. So that's one option. The other option is I do have some pre-made loops that are 325 pitch chain, 50 gauge. If that's something you could use, your choice. But I'm going to pick a random subscriber from the comments, or not a subscriber, a random commenter, and announce it. I don't have a time or date set yet, just throwing this out there, but it's just a little thank you. I got some spare stuff kicking around, so yeah, it's just my way of saying thank you. Gonna have some new content coming out. I got a lot of it sitting on my phone. I just haven't put it together yet. It's some of it's unfinished. Some of it's going to be chainsaw related. As you see today, we're playing with the tractor. I'm going to be doing some fence post, and I'll show you guys. I'll record some of that, and I'll get a video out. Not everything on my channel is going to be chainsaws. I'm working on getting some horses on my property. My wife and I got some bigger plans related to horses and farming in general, so some of that will be included. I've got that big white pine I took down a few weeks ago. Still got to go back there and cut that up. I wanted to mill some of it and make some planks for a hay wagon. So lots of random stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm new to this. If you guys got any feedback or comments, please leave it in the comments. I read them all, and I appreciate it. So thanks. And stick around, because we're going to get this 3-point hitch auger hooked up, and I'm going to be drilling a couple holes, setting some fence posts, and then later on I actually have a post pounder, because not all my posts need to be augered. I got to pound some of them, so I'm going to show you guys that as well. And thanks again. Okay, here we are. This is going to be a corner post. Only the corner posts on this fence get augered in. They get 5 or 6 bags of concrete in a corner. Everything between corners is a smaller post, and we use the post driver. I'll be showing you that later. So I already got this flagged out. What I like to do with these is go around and loosen up the sod and set that aside, because you can cut that up and put it back around the post later after you fill it all back in and have a nice piece of sod already growing around it. So we're gonna get that out of the way. I'm gonna apologize in advance. I don't have anything to hold my camera, so usually I spend a lot of time propping it up somewhere so it can sit and record, and it's not always easy finding a location to do that. But let me see if I can get you propped up. We'll get that sod out of the way, and then we're gonna start augering. This should be interesting when, like I said, propping it up, finding somewhere to capture all this. But our location, we've got a 4-foot frost line. That's just under 4 feet. So we need a 4-foot hole. Now the downside to that is that auger only goes 3 foot, maybe a little bit more when you bury it to the gearbox. So I made an extension piece, and hopefully we can reach 4 feet a little bit easier. The downside of that is you got to take the auger off, put that extension piece in the middle of drilling, because it can't lift it high enough with the extension piece in it to start the hole with that piece on. Plus it's a little loose, and I'm afraid the auger will walk a little bit and make a crooked hole. So hang tight, I'm gonna try to set you up. All right, this might be the best we can do. So at this point, I'm going to try to put that extension piece in there, and we'll finish drilling the hole. This soil is very sandy. Let's see if you can see that, focus in on that. So it drains well, but right where I'm at, I get a lot of runoff from the water table, higher elevation. So in the spring and in the fall, our water table's pretty high, and that's the other part of making sure these fence posts are deep enough. The soil is sandy, so it's not as doesn't provide the same amount of structural support as maybe some good gravelly soil. There are no rocks in this. It's kind of nice in the sense that I can pound posts easily and auger them. Okay, we're about ready to set this post. After I flared the bottom of the hole and dug it all out, it was closer to 5 feet, so I flared it a little more, left some dirt in the bottom, put a bag and a half, closer to 2 bags of concrete in the bottom. It's about 4 feet deep now. I'm going to set this post. Okay, well, my hole could have been inside a little bit further. Bring you back in a little bit. Okay, we're almost done with this post. I cut out most of the concrete. Pretty boring. Dump it in, stir it up with this rod. For the sake of time, I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Oh, I can't remember how many bags we're up to now. 7 bags. 6.5 bags. Normally it wouldn't be so many bags, but my hole was a little off. I should have put the strings up before I drilled it. I had it marked with a T-post, but that was the outside of where the post was supposed to be, not the center line of the post. So I had to go with a shovel and egg shape the hole and dig it back out, which I had a lot of time and effort. And it's pretty good right now. But it's supposed to tip out of the corner an inch or so, inch to 2 inches. We're sitting about an inch. But with 7 bags of concrete in there, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. So the rest of it's kind of boring. I'll bring you back when we're doing the finish work around it. Okay, this is it. You can see on the back side of my post I got a lot more room. You also notice these lines come to the back side of the post. That's because the rail, they wrap around the outside of the corner because the rails are, it's like a high tensile wire wrapped in plastic called a flex fence, and they get tensioned to like 200 pounds, and there will be 4 rails. They're wide enough they look like boards, but basically they'll take a full-size horse, run in full bore into them and bounce them back into the field. They won't break, won't hurt the horse. So it's about as safe as you can get, I guess. Man, it's a lot of work though. So basically I'm just going to cover that up with dirt, throw the sod back on top, give it some water, and move on, wrap up. We got another corner to do down at that end, and then one behind on the other side of the field behind the tractor, and several posts to pound. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll show you the post pounder another day. Take care. Okay everybody, we're down here at the other corner. Just got prepped. As you can see, got the lines up this time. I just wanted to show everybody what I was talking about if you couldn't understand. If this T-post in the ground represents the outside edge of my corner, I've got to drill the hole bias towards my foot, right? Because the center of the post is going to be closer to my foot than it is where these strings cross. That's not the true center line of the post. So I got to move my hole. I didn't do that. I set the T-post as a marker and forgot it wasn't offset to be the center of the post. So hopefully on this one it'll go a lot smoother. But you get the idea. And just wanted to show you, it's interesting how much darker the soil is.